Hi, welcome to my 3-minute video series on B2B sales and on digital marketing. In this video, we will discuss the challenges that an inside sales manager faces and how you can solve those. Managing the inside sales team is tough. The job is completely confined to the office. The job has no changes at work. It is the same sets of words and sentences that are being used on a specific set of buyers. The entire conversation happens on the phone and on email. It gets very difficult to gauge the buyer's intentions on the phone, and obviously performance is measured constantly and inside sales teams gets demotivated often. Let's discuss a few thoughts on how you can manage the inside sales teams efficiently. First, motivating the sales team. Inside sales is one of the loneliest and demotivating jobs for multiple people because of constant rejection. Many a times the inside sales teams feel that they will not be able to influence the buyer. This is because of the unmanageable element in this case, which is buyer's mind. Your team may feel that things could have been better if the selling would happen face to face, but that's not the case here. Slamming the phones, not responding to emails are extremely high in this case. So the teams need to be motivated to stay energetic and enthusiastic all the time. Second, managing the resistance. Many of the sales team members will not be willing to execute to your sales plan. They will not put in the efforts in terms of calls and emails as per the plan. They would want to work their own style, but you know that this will not get the desired results you would want to get. So you will have to convince them about the efforts that they will have to put in, or at least get the desired numbers on a weekly basis. Third, being saddled with an existing team but to hit the quota with them. Many a times we felt that I did not pick this person on my team, or I did not pick up this team, but I am asked to manage them. This happens when you join a new company as a leader and you're asked to get the outcome out of this existing team. So you will have to infuse your energy, get them to work like the way you would want them to work, and you should manage them. Fourth, sales training, the way they understand. We've seen that many of the salespeople will have limitations in speaking beyond a few lines to the buyers on the phone. This is because the technology angle of the functionalities of the solution and the case studies are used in the training. But it gets difficult for the sales team to understand that perspective, and hence they will not be confident. So you will have to train the sales team in a way that they understand. This will also help the salespeople speak up well so that they communicate with the buyers comfortably and convert as many meetings as much as possible. Fifth, giving them the job responsibilities. Only a few companies fix the KRAs at the beginning of the year or when the salespeople will join. Not fixing the KRAs will lead to the people not knowing what they should aim for when they would work. This will lead to a clash between the management and the sales team at some point in time on how the performance will be evaluated. Sixth, time and task management. A salesperson's time is split among prospecting, that includes calling, emailing, LinkedIn Connects, presentation, and it also includes participating in the solution discussions, which is internal, and administrative tasks that includes filling up the data in the CRM or another tool. So the first thing that would take a hit when multiple activities should be done is prospecting. You should ensure that your team puts in the adequate amount of time in all the activities and still hit their numbers across the multiple stages of their sales cycle. Seventh, support the sales team. The motto should be sales first. You must ensure that the company gives enough support to the team. The support involves presentations, proposals, technology discussions with the prospect, to name a few. All of these involve getting in the right tech person or the domain person or someone from the management layer, and the support should be delivered on time. So finally, you can be comfortable as an inside sales manager once you have managed to take care of the pointers mentioned above. You can focus well on the job and need to step in only to solve smaller issues. Your team will stay motivated and will keep giving in their best to you. You can take multiple meetings that they would set and you can qualify those and take it to closure. Connect with Scovillo Consulting either on the blog or on social media channels to get the latest insights on digital marketing and on B2B sales. Excited to connect with you again on the next video or on the next blog. Thank you.